Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of AI, the Somnium Files. So we are back. We're picking up right where we left off. It's been a while for me since I've played, but definitely hasn't been that long since in between episodes because I'm pre-recording like crazy. But I remember being very angry. Last time we went into the dream world of what's her name? What's her name? Iris? Is that her name? Oh, it's been almost a month. I'm sorry. We're basically she has something to tell us and she brought us to this bar and here's OTA. So we're gonna find out. Because I need answers because everyone's lying to me. I guess this one? I don't know.
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Okay. I never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marbles, so... I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Yeah, so when we went into her dream world, we kind of saw that she knows a lot about the serial killings going on. And according to her, Date was the original killer. And he definitely has something to do with it considering he's missing one of his eyes. I'm convinced. But I don't know. Everyone's lying. No one's telling us the truth.
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers, ever since she opened Marble. Oh, okay, so he told me absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, Iris is her name. I can't believe I forgot. You called him here?
No, I didn't tell him to come. He just showed up on his own.
Yeah, he follows her everywhere. Iris is standing next to me. Okay. There are bottles of alcohol on the shelf. Is somebody gonna just start talking? Hello? Let's just sit my butt down. Sit. A sofa. Yeah, sit on it. Sit on it. Talk to... somebody tell me. Somebody explain things to me. The specials are written on the chalkboard. I don't care about the specials. I want to know. I want answers. What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing.
Oh yeah, they were interrogating her and he was texting her during it because for some reason they brought her into the interrogation room without, confiscating her phone, which was so stupid. I won't tell anyone about that thing.
That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
What do you mean? Who's who?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
Oh, that's creepy. Can I turn around? I can't. Oh! Oh my god. He did. Oh! Ota? 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 What? I just got tased. By Ota! What the heck? Ota. Oh my god. Oh my god. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
Did they take his what's her name out? I forgot her name. I'm sorry, this is my fault for not playing for a long time. Just get busy. My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. I shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. Jeez. It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Except from anything from before 6 years ago. Hello? Where did they go? Where's Ota?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
Yeah, where did he go? He tased me.
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
I mean, he looks like Ash Ketchum, so he looks about 10.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Something's up. Ota has something to do with it now. I'm convinced. What he had that evil smirk on his face.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
Oh wait, I still have Iba.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
What the heck? I don't care about the shelf. Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
No.
Didn't have a single drop.
No, I got tased. Hello?
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle.
No, and they're on the run now.
Just like the old days.
Ay, ay, ay. What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
It's the ungodly hour. It's the sleepy time hour. Who's calling me? Hello?
Date, the boss is calling.
I don't want to hear from her. I'm really... listen, can I screen her call goodbye? Oops, didn't answer. She's lying to me. She's lying to me. I don't trust her.
How am I gonna report this one?
Don't, because I don't trust her.
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video.
Huh?
I sent the address to Iba.
What? What? Wait, she's still alive. She's breathing. What? What?
Iris.
She's breathing. Is it Ota? Is Ota the killer?
No, that's...
That seems like the only logical explanation, but that's crazy. Is it Ota?
The criminal is streaming this live.
Oh, streaming, of course. It's Ota.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Though maybe they're just trying to throw me off the trail, you know? Maybe, I feel like if it were Ota and we found him, that would mean the game's ending. It feels like it should be like, we're only like halfway there, technically. I've only been playing for less than 7 hours. That doesn't seem like a long enough time for the game. So maybe they're trying to throw me off, or maybe I'm overthinking it again. But I don't understand what's happening.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I thanked Mama and ran out of marble. What the heck is happening?
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Please let me make it in time.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the saw wasn't moving, so I think we're okay. But her eye's taken out. Right?
That sick bastard.
I'm sorry, is he wearing a bear costume? I'm sorry.
save you?
I'm sorry, Ota? I don't trust
Ota?
you as far as I can throw you.
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
Is he actually fighting somebody else, or is he faking it? Is he pretending? Is he actually the killer? I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. With the live stream? What's happening?
No, it can't be. No.
Listen,
Stop!
I don't know. Unless I see Ota's body, I don't know. He could be in that suit, that costume. Oh god, oh god. What? 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 Dante, open your eyes. You're still driving.
No!
I don't know. Maybe she faked her own death. Harbor Warehouse District, 3:35 a.m. Oh my god. What's happening? Who is that? That's not her. Ota? Who's that? Oh, it's Ota. Okay, maybe Ota isn't the killer.
Ota.
Genuinely, what is happening right now? So, Ota and Iris are both dead now? What? For real?
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you. It's rare to see you down like this. But it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble. And about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks?
No, I don't trust you.
Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide. Ota had a selfish love for Iris.
Well, yeah, we knew that. We knew he was stalking her, but...
He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those 3 murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer.
So I'm thinking that the new Cyclops killer and the old Cyclops killer are 2 completely different people, because I think Date is the old Cyclops killer. I'm pretty sure he is, and they're trying to like reform him and make him into a detective instead of a serial killer. But I do think that I think he's the old one, but I also think there's a new one too. There has to be, because I don't think he's doing all of this, right?
There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
I guess his behavior during the video, I don't know, his behavior was kind of suspicious. I'm gonna go with he had no incentive to kill Renju.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it. Making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
I don't know. What about Shoko, though?
Shoko was married to Renju.
So?
Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
The costume.
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Ota didn't have his eye taken out, which is interesting. Because so far, like, Iris had her eye taken out and the other 2 also, but Ota didn't. Is there a reason for that?
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that?
To make it seem like it wasn't him? I don't know.
The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person.
Yeah, but were they on the screen at the same time? They weren't. I mean, admittedly, it would take a really long time to put that costume back on and off, on and off. He did it very fast, if it is him. I don't know. I'm just going through the possibilities.
That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Are you sure?
I am.
Huh. I told Boss what Aiba had found.
Oh, I know that.
See, listen, I don't trust her. The boss, I don't trust her at all. She's lying. She's a liar.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself. Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice cutting machine.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
There would have been blood outside if he'd done that.
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning.
What are you doing then? Are you trying to test me?
I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice cutting machine. And then...
Killed him?
Then, who is the culprit?
I don't know.
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims.
Yeah, this is now a serial killer.
But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
No, clearly, because if he were, the culprit would have taken his eye out. The fact that he didn't means that he wasn't actually someone that the culprit, like, intended on killing, you know?
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
That's what I just said.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris.
I'm honestly, I'm shocked that Iris was killed. I feel like she was a main character, wasn't she? It seems like, I don't know. I'm shocked.
What connects these 3?
What is it called? The talent agency. They all are connected to that workplace.
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
Yes, victimology. I watch Criminal Minds. I know these
Do
things.
you think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Clearly, like, they're clearly choosing people purposefully, okay? They clearly have a specific, I guess, a list. It's what it seems like, that they have a list of people that they want to go after. Like, they have a specific agenda.
Maybe not. But it's a good starting point.
Oh boy. What do I do now? Am I supposed to find out what they have in common? Or wait. I mean, they do have the daughter in common, and the daughter, but like, I feel like there's something with the mother. There's something there. We went to go visit her. I remember she was a little bit, I don't know, there's something there. I want to say the mother.
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates. And she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way.
I don't know.
No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
Okay, I guess not, but you never know. Ota's mother? No, she knows nothing. Who is Moma Kumakura? I don't remember who that is. What if I say Mizuki?
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renju were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them.
Also, Mizuki is 12 years old. You're telling me that this 12-year-old girl is a serial killer. I mean, I guess it's possible. There have been child killers. But, I don't know.
Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
We gotta think about everybody. Who is this person?
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras.
Oh, the Yakuza or Mafia, whatever they are.
But there's no connection to Iris.
You're gonna tell me it's Congressman? Ota's mother? There's no way. I'm curious though.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemnis Gate either.
Yeah, but would she kill her own son?
And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
don't know. Oops.
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
So what? There's nobody? Me? What do you mean me?
Renju and Shoko.
What do you mean me? Oh, maybe? Oh, wait. Maybe this second Cyclops killer is a copycat and they're trying to get to me. What if they're like in some sick, twisted way sending Date a message and trying to get to him? Like, that's possible because I'm like 98% sure that Date is or was the first Cyclops killer. And I think this second one, maybe they're like a fan of his and want his attention. I don't know. Maybe that's possible.
And I'm connected to Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them.
No, but I think you have some kind of crazy fan that's like there's a copycat and they're trying to get to you or send a message to you or something. Like, maybe that's possible.
No. Now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer.
Do you notice the words that she's using? I don't trust Aiba either. I remember this now. She's saying, for certainty, there's without a doubt he is not the new Cyclops killer. New. She's saying nothing about him being the old one. Because everyone loves to dance around the subject. La-di-da-di-da. He is 100%. No, maybe I'm going to say 98 just in case he's not, so I could not seem so stupid. But I'm pretty sure he has to be. And this copycat is going after him in a way. I don't know, something's weird.
I have been working with you for years.
Because he does have a connection with every single victim. Like, maybe this killer is, like, this is some kind of trying to get back at him.
I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna go to the warehouse first to go to see the scene of the crime. I need to investigate the scene. I stepped into the cold storage warehouse. The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. The temperature hadn't raised much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. Alright, so there's bloodstain over here. I'm just taking a quick peek. There's clearly a lot of blood over there. That's where Iris died. Alright, I'm gonna start over here. I wonder if this is where he was stabbed. Is this Ota's blood? Any clues?
No, nothing so far.
Thanks, you're useless. I'm sorry. A wooden box on the top shelf. No, why'd I say top? That wasn't even in the sentence. It's empty. There's a cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it. Are you sure?
There are only a few items on the shelf.
Is this warehouse not in use?
Clearly, if it were in use, how would they be able to get in here? There's a forklift. I don't see anything special about it. What about this one?
This forklift is old.
Well, yeah, clearly. Look, there's spiderwebs on it.
It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
Okay.
Right here. Iris and Ota were.
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
Oh, so that the killer had killed him at around 3:30. I think we got there at like 3:35. So he had 5 minutes, or she, who knows. They had 5 minutes to get out. Unless they were still there when we got there.
And the cause of death.
Blood loss?
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound, or...?
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
Huh. Iris and Ota's blood. A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. Okay. I thought maybe there would be somewhere. I guess not.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream.
Jeez.
All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
Can we
I
check
have
the
logged
computer?
into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Okay, can we look more at the
I
computer?
have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
Huh. Okay, I guess there's no more about that. Any progress on the investigation?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Or Iris and Ota were sliced in two by this ice cutting machine. Iris and Ota.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed.
Jesus.
The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
That's so messed
Which
up.
means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
Okay, yes, they keep showing it over and over again. They're playing it on a loop. Shelves packed with cardboard boxes. I don't see any clues here. You sure? Is there anything else to look at? Crane, shelves.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
Yeah, they're keeping it a trophy, which is really disturbing. Okay, nothing else there. Maybe Ota was trying to help Iris, jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle, and Ota ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside the costume, then finally cut open by the ice cutting machine.
But why? Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
To make people think that he's the culprit? I don't know.
Unknown.
Oh, that's it?
Date, we should get moving.
No.
Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly.
Yeah, well, everybody sucks. I'm
We
sorry.
will not find anything of importance here.
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
All right.
Okay, I guess we leave. Wait, how do I leave? How do I leave? How do I... Hello? I'm heading out. Let me know if you find anything. I let them know, and then I left the warehouse. When I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. I don't trust him either. What is he doing here? He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Huh?
Unless you're gonna tell me the truth, I don't want to hear it.
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Oh, maybe he actually is. Is he actually gonna tell us, or is he gonna spout more lies?
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her.
Wait, why? I mean, I guess it's because she doesn't want Date to know the truth. Clearly, I don't trust her. But like, I don't know.
So, I decided to meet you here.
All right. Let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Okay, thank you for telling me twice. What was the purpose of the flashback?
Let me explain why.
Because Date is the original, right?
I'll
Right?
start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer.
It's Date, right?
Although, it's more accurate to say killers.
Huh? Wait, what?
More than one?
Now I'm confused.
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice.
It was Iris, wasn't it?
One of them was born a murderous psychopath.
Date?
The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Huh. That guy with his ugly sideburns.
They each had a role to play.
Okay.
The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
What? I'm gonna wait to ask who the murderous psychopath is, only because I feel like that's the most important one. I don't care. Listen, I don't know. I'm gonna talk about this guy first from the mafia, and then I'm gonna go to this last.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out.
Ew.
The reason why was simple.
Oh, that's so disturbing.
He was fascinated by women's eyes.
Why? They're just eyes.
Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them.
The eyes?
He needed to have them, to make them his own.
So I feel like this guy, he was like, oh, this one guy is Rohan, the other guy was a murderous psychopath. But also, I think Rohan's a little bit of a psychopath too, if he's, you know, like this.
Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women.
Ew.
He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman.
That's disgusting. I'm sorry. Ew.
But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner,
Date.
the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings. At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Why did the Cyclops case get classified?
That,
Because Date is the murderer.
I don't know.
The
do you mean?
details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time.
They're talking about it like it's like 30 years old. This happened 6 years ago. Am I wrong? This is when all the killings had, around that time. I'm going to say 6 to 10 years ago was when this original Cyclops killing began, right? They're acting like it's 30 years and they're lost because it wasn't digitized. You know what I mean? Why is it like... Ugh.
Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value.
Why though?
I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
I don't trust you. I think you're lying to me too.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
Would you though? Would you? Who is it?
He was born with a brain dysfunction.
Okay.
Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust. It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means.
Like murdering?
Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins
When he killed people?
by performing a certain action.
What was it?
Date, really? Do you really need to ask? He's supposed to be a detective.
Murder.
Duh.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain. The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life.
12?
That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
And who is it? Summarize it.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice,
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
and one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains.
Yeah, and he's you.
Who is he?
You.
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police. They actually picked him up on other charges.
And they, like, I guess resetted resetted? That's not a word. They reset his brain and made him one of them.
But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
What? No. Because it's Date.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name.
See, he's dancing around it. This is why, like, even though he's saying the killer's in prison, are we sure?
He is simply called Number 89.
Number 89.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
I'm trying to. I don't know. I can't tell if the voice is the same as Date's. I'm trying. Listen, this is why I said 98%. So that way, if it isn't actually Date, and maybe Date was just a victim, and that's why his eye was gouged out. I don't know. That's why I said it, so that I wouldn't seem so silly. But I keep saying it over and over again that it's Date, and if you know the game and it's not actually him, and you're screaming at the screen right now, I'm sorry. I'm convinced.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
There's nothing else to say? That's just like, okay, goodbye. What? What do you mean there's nothing else to say? That makes no sense. Okay, I guess we go to the next place. Date residence, Sagan residence, or Marble. Alright, I'm gonna do one more in this part. I think we're gonna go to Date's place to talk to Mizuki, I'm assuming. That's what we're gonna do in this episode. I have no idea how long I've been doing this for. All I know is I don't know anything. Mizuki is curled up on the sofa. She looked like a small animal frightened by a predator. Yeah, she's 12. Oh gosh, about Iris. Oh no, this poor child has literally, in the last week, she has lost her mother, her father, and her 2 friends. Though I do think it was creepy that she was friends with adults. It's still kind of sad. Actually, not kind of sad. It's very sad. No, she doesn't want to talk about it. Ota? Oops.
Mizuki must know about Iris and Ota.
Of course. The news was distributed heavily across the internet. Not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body.
Jeez, I said a week. This has all happened within the span of 3 days.
2 days ago, her father's.
This child is... Oh boy.
This morning, 2 of her best friends.
Maybe the killer's going after Mizuki.
It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Okay.
Are you okay?
No, she's not okay. Get her some soup. No, yeah, was it soup that she wanted? Some stew? Bring her some.
Yeah.
She certainly didn't seem so. But I can't stay by her side forever.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
I stayed with her for a little while, but we didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left. Oh, that was fast. That was fast. I'm not sure how long I have been playing. It might be a little less than an hour. I'm sorry if it is, but I am gonna end this part here. I think that everything is... This is all just crazy. I don't know what to say what's happening. I'm gonna continue playing, and I will see you in the next episode, which I don't even know what the next episode is. So I think this is episode 7, which is crazy. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of AI, the Somnium Files. I'm so excited to keep on playing this. I'm having so much fun. I have no idea what's happening. Whenever I feel like, yeah, I have the answer. I know this for sure. The game kind of goes like, nope, you're wrong. So we'll see. I'm still not entirely convinced that Date is not the original Cyclops killer. We're gonna find out. But let's go now to the diner. I think that's where Ota's mom is, so we're gonna go there first. Oh boy. The place was silent. It was so quiet, I felt like I could hear the floating dust. I stepped inside. I thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. Oh gosh, this poor mother. Oh no! It was Mayumi. It was like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. My gosh, that's awful. No parent should ever have to see their child die. Like, you know? Shouldn't. Oh gosh. I'm sorry to interrupt. What if she might not want to talk to me at all? Do you want to talk about it? Probably not. She's not going to talk either.
This is your fault.
Oh, never mind. She's blaming me.
I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris. My boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
Oh my god. She had to go identify the body?
I see.
That's awful.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now. Did you not hear me?
I'm sorry.
I said leave!
Date, let's go.
Yeah, let's not be here.
She is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
This is awful. Oh gosh. Now I have to go to Iris's mother's house. I don't know. There's something going on with Iris's mother. I think she has a stronger connection to everything than it seems, you know? When I visited the Sagan household, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. But after that, I couldn't say a single word. The heavy silence weighed on both of us. Oh gosh. About Iris.
Iris was my everything.
Oh.
We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3, and finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up.
Oh my gosh, that's so sad. Is there more? Oh, sorry.
Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day, she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time, she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day.
Oh
Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her.
Oh my god.
But why?
That's so heartbreaking. What about Ota? I don't really...
Ota was one of my students. I taught him in elementary school. I heard it from the police. Ota tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
My goodness.
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but
No, please, tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding. The second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
The what?
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger.
The original Cyclops killer?
I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison, in Tokyo.
Fuchu.
Where the, quote, original Cyclops killer is? I say quote because I don't entirely believe that it's not Date. There's something going on with him.
Prison?
More? Hello?
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going now.
I don't know what to do.
Oh.
Thinking about her. Date, please, you have to catch them. Please. Please.
I will. Trust me.
Oh my god. It was just... That was awful.